100%, yes.
Harris all the way.
Trump, 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 Trump. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get him. Get him, get him. Woo!
皆様ごきげんよう、高松菜奈です。私はアメリカのですね、ミシガン州に来ました。このミシガン州はアメリカ大統領選の中でも激戦州と言われていまして、こちらをですね、どちらが制するかということがすごく大事なんです。今からですね、街中の人にトランプさんとハリスさんどちらにですね入れたのかお話を伺っていきたいと思います。Do you know if you are voting for Trump or Harris?
Yes.
Which
Harris.
one?
Former President Trump is not my idea of how a person should conduct themselves in the world and how to treat other people. And I believe Kamala Harris is. Well, when I was a younger man, I would vote one party. I vote for the best person no matter what what party they're running for. So the straight ticket for me doesn't happen anymore. Yeah.
Harris. Just because I feel like it's a better choice. I feel like if people chose Trump, we'd be limited to so many things, and ultimately it'd be worse for everyone as a whole. Rather, if we do have Harris, then we could work on making it better.
I voted for Harris. I voted early, and I voted for Harris because with Trump and his administration, they're planning on repealing a lot of rights and a lot of things in the Constitution that are there to protect us, and I don't want that to happen. And with Harris, we at least can have like discussion and negotiation with her as president.
I would vote for Harris because she has a lot of policies that I'm interested in her bettering for the country. And with Trump, I've seen a lot of stuff go backwards in a sense, and I would like to still have a lot of rights that they seem to want to take away from us.
Harris, for the exact same reasons that they said. When Trump was in presidency, we were like going backwards, and with Harris, I can see us moving forward.
先ほどですね、ミシガン州のデトロイトという街中でですね、街頭インタビューをしていたんですけども、トランプ氏にですね入れた人がですね、ちょっとカメラを回っている前で話したくないという人が多かったのでですね、なかなかトランプ支持者の方にですねお話を聞けなかったので、ちょっと一か八かで Google マップで調べてですね、今ですねリパブリカンビクトリーオフィスというところにですねやってまいりました。おそらくここにですね共和党の支持者の方がいらっしゃるんじゃないかということで、オフィスにやってきたので、トランプと大きく書いてありますね。今からですねお話を伺ってみたいと思います。よかった、土曜日だけどやってますね。じゃあちょっと行ってみたいと思います。Hello. Hello. Yeah.
My name's Marie.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Yeah.
So this is the Republican Victory Office, and we it's a private group of individuals, a club that pooled our resources and opened up this center. We also have had the Michigan Republican Party want to be able to use it too, because it was a good location. It's a great location here, and so they're kind of a sub-renter of us, so they have representation here too. So we here at this office sometimes have special events. We've had debate watch parties. When the presidential candidates debate one another, we'll have a little watch party, they call it, and so people can come and watch it here on the screen.
Do you know if you are voting for Trump or Harris?
Trump.
Absolutely Trump.
Trump, Trump.
Oh.
Democracy, freedom of speech, just making sure that my granddaughter has a safe, better place to live, immigration, that we're bringing in people that are honest, and
Yeah, immigration and so many different things. I can't even think right now, but
I mean, we just gotta have him in, you know. We need him, otherwise this world's gonna go crazy. Our country's gonna be cuckoo. Trump. Whoa. Get him. Woo!
And why am I voting for Trump? Because Trump is honest. Trump loves the country. When Trump was in office last time, everyone had a job. The economy was wonderful. And I have ancestors that have died for this country.
Do you know if you are voting for Trump or Harris?
For sure for Trump, 100%, yes.
Why?
Why am I voting for Trump? For so many reasons. There are too many to list. But, let's just start with the fact that he's already been president for 4 years. And so during those 4 years, we saw his policies, we saw them in action, and we know that that all of the middle class, the lower class, everybody benefited financially during those times. I personally, all of us, the prices were lower, gas prices were lower. The policies that he put into place had effect, and we all experienced them. So that's just a financial area of things. But to me, there are many other things as far as foreign policy. He as is very well known, there were no new wars during his time, and he was trying to wind down existing wars, and he kept peace. Russia did not invade anything. Russia, during Bush's tenure, President Bush, Russia invaded it was Georgia, I think the state of Georgia not our U.S. Georgia, but there's a Georgia in Russia. I think it was Georgia or Chechnya, one of those areas that had been independent after the breakdown of the Soviet Union. Anyway, they reinvaded it and took it. Then during President Obama, they took Crimea, and then nothing during Trump, and then during Biden, they invaded Ukraine. So we could see that Trump has had already proven his effectiveness in working with the leaders that exist in the world to keep things calm during his time.
No, I'm definitely voting for Trump. It's the border. They've let over 10 million people in where Trump stopped people coming across the border illegally. 1 million a year come in legally. Okay, that's allowed. The other thing is oil. The Democrats cut off the oil. They cut off a pipeline. They restrict new oil drilling, and Trump will open all that back up. We have the largest oil reserves and natural gas reserves in this country. We are the Saudi Arabia of natural gas. Okay, and they shut a lot of that down, and so that raises the prices. Okay, and then thirdly, the Chinese are building huge auto assembly plants in Mexico, and they're going to provide cheap electric vehicles here that that's subsidized by them, and we don't want that affecting our automobile market. So Trump will address that with the Chinese. I work at Ford Motor.
こちらの教会でですね、共和党のフェスティバルが行われるということ、選挙の前のですね、なんか決起集会みたいなのをちょっと楽しくやるみたいな、そういうイベントがあると聞いたのでですね、一体どんなものか今からですね、覗きたいと思います。よいしょ。失礼します。ご覧ください。すごいですね。食べ物を食べたりしながらですね、楽しい集会がですね、繰り広げられています。結構子どもたちもいっぱいいます。こちらはですね、共和党の中でもトランプさんがですね、前回ですね、支持してたのに、選挙に行かなかった人もいるから勝てなかったんじゃないかと。だからその投票率をですね、上げるために支持者の人のやっているそうです。こういう楽しい空間を通して、支持者の人に投票を促すということを知るそうです。似顔絵を描いたりですね、お菓子を食べたりしながらですね、 皆さん交流を深めて楽しんでいらっしゃいます。すごい。Do you know if you are voting for Trump or Harris?
Harris all the way.
Oh.
Because my main concern is reproductive rights, health care, and I'm close to retirement age, so I'm concerned about Medicare and Social Security. Well, it's important to vote because voting matters, because presidents and they can, they pick people who are on the Supreme Court, which affected our reproductive rights. And if you vote down the ballot for your, community, you want to make sure that you're looking at your mayor, your council people, and these things matter. It matters for the environment and your rights as a person.
Do you know if you are voting for Trump or Harris?
I am. I do know, and as Zachary, not the pastor of Central, but as Zachary, I will be voting for Kamala Harris. I will be voting for Kamala Harris because I feel like, and I know for a fact that her values and her thoughts and her policies concerning our country best align with my thoughts and policies concerning our country as well. I feel like she's the candidate that believes and is connected most to my community, which is the African American community.
この番組は皆様のサポートによって支えられています。交通費、ファクトチェック、リサーチなどにお金がかかっています。スーパーサンクスやマンスリーサポートでご支援をお願いします。企業の SDGs、自治体の取り組みなどの PR 案件をお待ちしております。詳細は概要欄まで。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。それではまたごきげんよう。